Hi everybody, and welcome to Half a Sketchbook Tour. Welcome back. My name's Rebecca from Artistrebeccals, the channel that has fun with art. Let's go. So, half a sketchbook tour, because I have filled over half, and this is the first page, where we start off, coloured with Inktense pencils. Now what I've done with this is I've only done black and white mainly, and I'm going to go back and add colour later, if you see what I mean. So these are all outlines mainly, but the colour ones have been done with watercolour or gouache. And this particular one was inspired by Katie Moody. So quite a couple have been inspired by Katie Moody. I think this one was her Prague holiday. That was her Vienna holiday. Then I did the Grinch. And then this was random. And this was random. And random again. Some puddings. And then a chicken. And this was random. I get my inspiration from Pinterest and other artists. I think this was inspired by Katie Moody. And this one. And I think this. And this one. So this was when Katie Moody was in Vienna. And then this is like a random kitchen scene from Pinterest. And I like that it's really loose and sketchy. Then I added gouache to this random street scene. And it's not the colours, but were in the picture. And then this next one was from Pinterest again, just a random house that looked quirky. Then I had a go at doing a illustrated recipe again. This is for chocolate marble cake. And this one is a bagel avocado feta cream cheese sandwich. So I haven't added colour yet, obviously. And then this one I think was inspired, yes, from Pinterest. But it gave me the feel of the YouTube artist Koshi Kuna. Don't know if I've pronounced it that right. Once I add gouache, the line across her head will all go. That's why I love gouache. It covers mistakes or happy accidents. This is, I think, possibly inspired by Katie Moody, or it could be a random Pinterest image. We've got the bridge here, and the water, and then the greenery around this building. And then some random teacups with lavender. And then a street view of, I think, just random houses. I haven't erased the pencil marks on some of them. Then I was inspired by Katie Moody. I think she did these apple scenes and did these blob kind of shapes to draw within. And then I decided to do some couple of pairs. And then this one's Katie Moody inspired, a boat on the water. And then I did one of our cats. He was in the middle of washing. And then I did some blob circles and did some snowmen. Or this is a gingerbread man. Different scenes. Because I started this, if we go back to the beginning, on the 18th of December, 2023, and I'm recording this video on around the 28th of December. So I filled all of this from the 18th to the 28th of December. So then I've done this table. This was inspired by a very old British comedy called Fresh Fields. You can find episodes of that on YouTube, but it was the table that they have on set. And then I've got some fish fingers, chips and baked beans, on a tablecloth, then a random house, and then this kind of, I think this was, oh, it's Prague, inspired by Katie Moody's holiday there. This is some greenhouse look, I think. And then this again is Katie Moody, from my memory. So I don't know where she was there. This is random. And then we have on my serviette checkered design, the pears and the apples. Then I did gouache for this. This was just a made up mousy character. Then we've got the snowman. And then we've got a made up hedgehog and dinosaur. And then we have a lovely mug of something nice. And then some of these jam tarts. And then a pizza. And some candy cane forestry. And a can of cola. And then I've done Planet Earth with space and everything. And the North Star. And we have a choir singing Christmas carols. And then this was random. I used up old gouache and I started covering the background, and you can see this is one too, in just random tones of gouache, very lightly, and drew on top of it. And then we've done a British Christmas pudding. I don't like it and I don't eat it. And then we have a Christmas tree with some gifts around it. And then a random country scene again, some hills and a bridge with a pathway and a tree. And then I filled a page with some made up butterflies. They'll be fun to add colour to. And then I've done a meal on the tablecloth, well, a plate obviously, of fish fingers and a fried egg and baked beans. And then a cup. And then this was inspired by Mary Poppins feeding the birds. And I've got the bird lady sat on the steps with the birds around her. Tuppence a bag is the sign, and another sign saying feed the birds. And then she's got her bird seed here, and she's holding a bag there. Then we have a big birthday cake here. Another Mary Poppins inspired one. They're all on a hill, and they're flying their kites. And then, inspired by Katie Moody, I did these tiny thumbnails of doing this scene here, but then I did a close-up of each item that would be here in this scene. And so in the water there would be some fish, a close-up of the backs of the people in the boats, a close-up of what would be here on the grass, which is flowers and things like that. And then I did a big made-up butterfly. And then I've done a big orange and a pot of popcorn. And then again, in these blobs, I've done fairy castles. And then I've done one of my window views, which I like doing, a wooden frame and a picture within it. And then I've done some cupcakes and another apple on a blanket. And then this is like a fizzy drink. And then I've done lots of mini apples. They'll be fun to colour in a different way. Then some made up fish underground in their water. Well, not underground, but in the ocean with their reeds and food. And then a big pot of honey. And then some frosted cupcakes and ice cream. I think this was fun to do in the blobs. And then 4 big different angled apples. I might do something fun in the background there. This was a random person from the news that I captured. And then this is avocado and cream cheese toast. So these slices will be the avocado. And then this round here is the crust of bread. And then I will fill in the cream cheese. And then I've done these blobs again. And I have done beach huts, and then the beach here, the water with the boats, and then a close-up where they're at the lighthouse. Then I was experimenting with coloured pencil, the Derwent Drawing China White pencil, and then some luminance, pale colours. But I'm going to go over this with gouache. Then I've done another snowman saying hi with the trees there. And then I was experimenting with the black wing pencil. So I shaded the apple, and then to seal it so it doesn't smudge, I just covered it in water because that seals it. Then I've done a random person from the news again, and a vase of mixed flowers, and then a great big flower with the ladybirds on, and a made-up vehicle with a hot air balloon going along on the road. Then we've got Provence. This is from Pinterest, just some random houses and a street view. And then these are going to be strawberries that will fill up the page. Probably, again, it's going to all be gouache in here. And then a bottle of Cointreau, and then a dish of the British cooked breakfast. You've got the strips of bacon, fried egg, the tinned tomatoes and the sausages on a lovely tablecloth. We then have a cheesecake, a strawberry one. So these are the strawberries, obviously, and the biscuit base. And then we have this kind of dessert thing with a candy cane in, and it's sat on a wooden slice here. Then we've got some loose flower sketches, and this one was fun. It's a hand holding an ice cream cornet, and I then added in the scene behind it of the beach with the bucket, the ocean and the lighthouse. And that is the end of that. And we've only got about a quarter left to do. So the next part of the sketchbook tour will be when I have added colour to all of this half. And then I will do either a full sketchbook tour. Let me know in the comments if you want a full sketchbook tour, or do you want me to do it in 2 halves, where I just show you the coloured versions of this half, and then I will do the next bit. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you've watched this far, thank you, and please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is completely free, and it lets YouTube know that you liked my content, and they will promote it to more viewers. And I will catch you really soon.